from outside. They got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
Brandon Wright's checked in for the Suns. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. No good from Bledsoe.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
Green with a screen on Knight. Here's Thompson. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Thompson's got 26 points. Suns trail by 16.
People knew that he could shoot the ball. Coming out of college, but I don't think teams knew that Klay Thompson would develop into the dead-eye shooter that he's become. He is a flat-out laser, and he can go to get into zones where he just doesn't miss, whether he's open or well guarded.
You can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
And Steve, with Klay, you know not every team thought of him as an elite shooter, or he wouldn't have gone as late as he did in the draft. But with his size, he has incredible range, and that has proved to be a factor in his play.
Yeah, and one thing he's been able to do this last season is find ways to quicken that release. So now he can get that three off in the blink of an eye. He's a big, strong kid and doesn't need much room at all to let it fly. So what an incredible weapon to have on offense.
Count that one. Thornton's got his first 2 points.
That's just a case of two teammates working perfectly together, one setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Out to Thompson. Fires the three. No good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. They're off to Denver after this game as they apply their skills at the Pepsi Center. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
Good on the shot.
And that's his first three of the second half after really lighting it up beyond the arc in the first.
And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That's his first foul.
Well, a new award in the NBA starting 2 seasons ago, the Twyman Stokes Best Teammate. And the first honoree was Chauncey Billups.
Leandro Barbosa. He's checked in for Klay Thompson. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Barbosa against Green. Here is Livingston. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Outside, Green. Clock at 6. Phoenix grabs the miss. And the names of that award memorializes the incredible story of Jack Twyman and Maurice Stokes. Stokes, an NBA All-Star in each of his first 3 seasons. But in a game in 1958, he took a hard fall, hit his head, and thereafter became paralyzed.
One of the saddest and most moving stories in the history of sports. Stokes was waived by the team, and his family couldn't afford his gigantic medical bills, but his teammate, Jack Twyman, worked tirelessly on his behalf. A tremendous story of love, caring, and service in a tough situation.
Bogut sets a screen for Iguodala. Feeds to Livingston. Barbosa kicks to Green. Bogut with a screen on Granger. Green, the pass to Bogut. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Last season, Andrew Bogut was able to say that he was the healthiest he's been in years. And that might not seem like much, but it makes a huge difference for him to be at full strength.
Marcus Morris is checked in for P.J. Tucker. Lee's checked in for Golden State. Thornton dishes to Green. The tray. And the rebound goes to David Lee.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But, Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
Here's Thornton. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Livingston's got his third rebound tonight.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense. And the bounce pass was the key to the play. And with Bogut feeling 100%, he had so many injuries over the years leading up to last season that it was hard for him to really find himself once again. But he's 100%. He's really a force in the middle.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Suns trail by 11. And Thornton kicks to right. David Lee comes up with the rebound. Lee's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And with Bogut, as you said, I think people forget just how impactful he can be when healthy. Everyone knows that he's an amazing defender. And he's one of the top centers in the league when he's healthy.
To have a legitimate 7-footer who can move and pass the ball as well as Bogut does, that does wonders for a team at both ends of the floor.
And here is Lee. Here's Barbosa. No good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit.
Tune in Thursday.
I got my
And let's quickly have a look at the State Farm assist of the game, which came, Steve, from kind of an unlikely source here.
Yeah, it's the big fella here doing his best impression of a point guard, serving up a brilliant feed here. That's gorgeous.
The Morris brothers fill up the forward spots. Bledsoe is out there with Brandon Knight, and it's Len in at the 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Knight to the inside. Bledsoe kicks to Morris. The second chance effort. Morris passes to Morris. Tries yet again. Len's shot is off.
They're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Well, if you're doing enough good things and you're maintaining at least a slight edge on the boards, you're usually going to be in pretty good shape.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
Block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. Leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And I'll say the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break.
Eric Bledsoe is still on the come as a playmaker and shooter, but because of his great physical gifts, he is certainly a rising star in the NBA.
And the Suns making a change here. Tucker's checked in.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
A nice shot by Knight.
Well, I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Screen by Lee. Spades dishes to Thompson. It's stolen by Morris. Knight against Thompson. Len sets a screen for Knight. And the shot is long.
Not much of a pick there. Unless you're going to get a body on somebody, you're really not going to free anybody up for a shot.
Barnes kicks to Lee. Thompson for the triple. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 6 assists in the game.
They've been able to depend on his offense all game long, guys. He's drained a lot of shots out here.
And between now and the horn, Steve, the ball should be in his hands as much as possible if they want to continue to build this lead.
And the Warriors with some changes. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Spates. And it's Green in for Lee. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Jeff Hornacek as he addressed his team. He doesn't think they've been giving it their all, saying they've been quicker to rebounds to every loose ball. We've got to wake up. The game's slipping away, and we're letting it happen. We have got to take control of this thing. We'll see if he lit a fire under him, guys.
Thanks, Doris.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. He'll knock that down more often than not.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Thompson passes to Curry. Takes the three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And Tucker kicks to Knight. It's stolen by Curry. Barnes against Bledsoe. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Executed to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Well, unless you're the team getting dunked on, of course.
Bledsoe against Curry. And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Knight kicks to Len. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
The Warriors packing Oracle Arena with plans for a new arena on the San Francisco waterfront by 2018. I've seen pictures. It's going to be beautiful.
Oh, I can only imagine one of the great fan bases in all of basketball. Change of location from their original intended spot on the piers, the spot known as Mission Bay, about a mile south.
And a new coach.
Yeah, that's right.
No good from Bledsoe. Warriors leading by 11. Thompson for the triple. And that is good. Thompson's got 39.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. I mean, just a tremendous period of basketball for him. Well, and you look at the hurdles the Warriors had faced with their planned arena site on the piers. Political, bureaucrats, financial issues, and the cost of renovating the piers. But with their new site, those issues pretty much gone. It's easy to see why they went in another direction.
Pass to Barnes. Back to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. No good with the triple.
And for the Warriors, a new line called the Central Subway, under construction, is expected to have a stop a block away from the new arena, so really good public access when that happens. And that's really good to hear, especially for Oakland fans still hoping to attend the game.
Pretty much no chance for the smaller defender to block that jumper.
Yeah, he knows exactly how to use his size to his advantage there.
Thompson for the triple. That is good. Thompson's got 42 in the game.
Well, tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance an impressive win for the Warriors.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight, Clark, they had both.
They sure did. I mean, the ball was moving and guys were knocking down shots.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
Time to turn out the lights on this game.
I think they deserve a ton of credit for the way they played here today. Truly a professional display.
Good. 16 points for Eric Bledsoe.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
And the basket good.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
The Suns have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Knight with a screen on Curry. And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. Bledsoe with another miss.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
They get a hand on it. Curry with the steal. Thompson outside. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Tucker. Phoenix has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. No good. Great D that time from Curry. The Warriors have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Bogut kicks to Barnes. Trying to find Curry. He's got it now. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
It's going to be a great game for them. No win on the road comes easy in the NBA. Nice performance.
Any player loves sending his own fans home happy. He loves even more sending opposing fans home miserable.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And this...
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Clay.